Alright, what's up? I figure that should be about enough time. So, I'm gonna take a little break from Neo because I've been doing nothing but playing Neo for like the past week and it's kinda driving me up a wall. So I figured, I never finished Danganronpa 2, so let's get back to Danganronpa 2.
So just as I thought.
If only everyone could go home, nothing would make me happier. No, we should finish the class trial. Then we can think about what will happen after.
Says the French girl.
One of us killed Nagito in such a cruel way? It's too bizarre. I can't do anything but laugh.
You know, well maybe you did it, because that's exactly what a killer would say, you fucking freak. Smile at me like that. She looks like she's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. Yeah, she's a little bit jealous that fucking Nagito got impaled instead of her because she wanted me. And, Nagito didn't get impaled by me, unfortunately. Maybe Chiaki killed him out of jealousy because she knew we were having a, gay thing going on. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yep.
Yeah, about that sprinkler. That's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire.
Well,
You can see a girder right next to it, right? There.
see?
Can you see that red streak? That's fucking pink, madam. Blind as fuck. I know it's blood, but shut your fucking face, alright? Huh? You're right. I definitely see it. Also, seeing as how we haven't played Danganronpa in a while, what do you guys say to, some more shots? So, like, maybe, like, every, like, 3 or 5 hunts or something like that? We can do a few more shots? That'd be fun, right? Actually, nah, you know what? I'm gonna do something different. We're not gonna have shots today. I'm gonna save it for something else. You'll see. You're right. I definitely see it. Looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder. Is that blood? Blood. Hopefully it's not Chris's blood. The color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in a straight line. Yeah, Nagito was gay, so it would be an Agachi line, wouldn't it? That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. You know what I think is strange? That little black pixel next to your fucking finger on your hair. That's a little bit weird, isn't it? It's definitely strange. Should remember this. Yeah, maybe the blood on the girder is important for piecing the murder together, maybe. What's up, Fuyuhiko?
Like,
I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's going to happen?
Huh? What's gonna happen?
That's obviously wrong.
This rotten school trip is gonna end, right? We can finally go back home.
Carefree till the end. Does that mean you don't think that'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends.
Hey,
What do you mean, something?
Don't get your hopes up, Kazuichi.
It's making us kill each other, you know. What could be worse than that?
damn it.
He can make you have gay butt sex in the dark and then, make you kill each other afterward. I don't know. But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this'll end smoothly with the countdown. Anyway. Like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial. If we live through the class trial, Hajime. You gotta remember, it's me playing, right? Yeah, I know.
Then don't bring up strange stuff like that.
Well, fuck off, Kazuichi. You're strange enough, isn't you? Dick. Never expected Nagito to die like this. He's always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times we were only able to reach the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. No, now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. Need to focus on the investigation right now. Wow, Hajime bounces back quickly, doesn't he? Friend dies 2 seconds later, he's like, no, it's all sunshine and daisies and roses, isn't it? Prick. For now, I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. Hello! He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered with duct tape, just the way I like it. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help? Yeah, maybe Hajime did this.
What a horrible look on his face. The blood splattered all over doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape, otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him.
That's even more freaky to fucking say. This guy's just full of sketchy shit, isn't he? Got a minute? Sorry. Excuse me. Chiaki moved past Kazuichi and me and squatted down next to Nagito's face. Steady! And in one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating here. Don't worry about it.
But putting the tape back isn't the issue, you ungrateful swine. You're gonna get cursed.
The blood on Nagito's face, it looks like it mostly came from the slice on his left arm. If that's the case...
It's no use, she's not listening.
Hey.
Yeah, it seems to be a recurring thing with you, Kazuichi. About the blood splattered on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape.
What's wrong with that?
Well,
This duct tape has crinkles like it was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape. Yeah, crying for help because Hajime was doing fucking incredibly rapey, not good things to him, probably.
Seriously, what's wrong with that?
Kazuichi's one of those types of guys that roofies a girl at a party that he can't get with, isn't he? She means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about?
I don't really get it, but just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, this might be some kind of clue too. Should remember it. Yep, remember the duct tape, Hajime. It's important. So you're gonna have to remember the price of it when you go back to Home Depot and get some more. For whoever else you want to kidnap and torture. Fucking freak. This knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. His fapping hand. Did the killer do this? And how could they do something so cruel? If a man doesn't have his hand companion, what kind of companion does he have?
This knife, it must be from the military base.
Military base? Ah, now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
well,
By the way, it seems that the wounds on his legs and left arm were caused by that same knife. Which means, after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand?
it cannot be.
And then they finished him off with the spear.
How cruel.
Then does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with the knife. Or the spear. Why did they need to use a spear at all?
You are right.
Well, if I was gonna fucking kill somebody, I'd definitely rather use a spear than a knife. A spear would be way more effective.
That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it?
Yeah, probably. Reason they had to use the spear, huh? Hintity hint hint hint. There's a cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this wound looks like a slice. It's probably the reason that the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound and there's blood everywhere. What are you, a cleaning lady? The fuck? There's something strange in the neighborhood. Who the fuck are we gonna call? Strange? What? Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from when his left arm was sliced, but... doesn't the blood splatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm. Yeah, almost like he was holding something. Maybe he was jerking himself off and cutting himself. That'd be weird, wouldn't it? That'd be a weird fucking twist, right? Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it's splattered. Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but... there's something else that's strange. When you flip it over and look at the back of his hand... here, there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of each finger. You're right. Why is it only on this part? It's just as I said, right? It's strange, right? Right? I win. Yeah, sure. Win what? The fuck? But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? He was gripping it firmly. I think you can take a look at the weight. Both of Nagito's legs are tied up, just the way I would have done it, says Hajime. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. Yeah, he was a kinky bitch, wasn't he? According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagito, they also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like that?
Damn it!
At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge towards him, I can't read. Or they might have been torturing him. Torture? I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? Or anywhere else, you know, as you typically murder somebody with a knife. If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Yeah, you'd know. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him? If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
Even so.
No, because if they were trying to get him to confess something, there wouldn't have been duct tape over his mouth. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge toward Nagito. Refusing to let him die easily, I can totally understand a dark impulse like that. But even if they held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? Maybe. I don't know. Never underestimate somebody. Whenever you walk down the street, you know that person with headphones that you pass? They could be a murderer. They could be a fucking sadistic weirdo, and you have no idea, right? They could be harboring a fucking teenage girl with duct tape over her mouth in their basement, and you just have no clue. Oh yeah, maybe I should examine the giant spear lodged deep within his fucking chest, shouldn't I? A spear with a flashy ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagito's stomach. I like how he recognizes the flashy ornament before, like, realizing that it's punctured his chest. That's pretty funny. There's no array around it. That looks like the fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my, what's this? Such a strange-looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle, and there's an iron weight attached to it. I see. You use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear.
Is this your first time looking at this, too?
Of course not. This is the Spear of Gungnir, right?
Definitely just came up with that now.
By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from?
I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle.
Nezumi Castle? I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Damn you, mice! Damn you all to hell!
Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. Spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle. Looks like that part has blood on it, too. But for some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Because it was a counterweight, dipshit, no duh. It's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Well, if it's the size of a human fist, Hajime! Fucking bada bing, bada boom, there you go, done. Ultimate fucking ace attorney, easy. Objection, simple. Also, Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spear came from Nezumi Castle. Might be better if I confirm that later. Well, if she said she's pretty sure she saw it there, there's not really a reason to confirm it, right? What? What is there to confirm? What? I've already looked at that. I've looked at that as well. I've also looked at that. Oh, maybe the rope? Is that what it is? Yeah, alright. Fair enough. Nagito's right wrist is tied with rope, but it looks like the tip of that rope burned off. Could this be a result of the fire? Well, if it burned off, you know. But that's weird. If the rope is burned off like this, why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? Because it was done ahead of time. Guess I'm done with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? Yeah, proper Kyoko Kirigiri up in this bitch. My classmate's dead body is right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. And I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. Am I used to something as abnormal as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. Well, it's not like being abnormal is a bad thing, sometimes it's a good thing. Monokuma's dead, there's blood coming out of his stomach. Hey.
No response, he's dead, Jim. Just kidding! I'm not dead.
Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at this factory?
If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with ya.
You're a stuffed animal too.
Don't put oversized garbage there, it's so misleading. What are you calling oversized garbage?
Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Then why'd he do it? Making a hole like it got stabbed and going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood. Did he try to imitate Nagito's body or something?
What are you
I had
saying?
nothing to do with that.
Huh?
You're so
He's probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like that plushie over there.
What's this?
You seem more pissed than usual these days, Monami, but you better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know. I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you until the very end.
I can't move.
I will definitely take back the seat of world supremacy from Monokuma.
Says the pink rabbit with a bow tie and a diaper. Good luck. Fucking perk up. Looks like those annoyances are gone. If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? If so, is this Nagito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. It's like Dr. Evil when he fucking demands like $10 billion and he puts his fucking pinky up to his mouth and they all laugh at him and he's like, what? What are you laughing at? No, like, there's no fucking way we're gonna fucking take you seriously, dude. Come on, bro. Did I already look at this? I feel like I already looked at this. We could look at Sonia. That'd be nice. Could look at Chiaki. Also nice. Stay the fuck away from Kazuichi, though. He's into some weird shit. It's an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. Well, yeah, it's fire, dumb shit. The oil lighter was placed here.
Just kidding.
An oil lighter somebody probably wanted to keep warm.
Bring it on.
On a fucking island? In the summer?
It's a most foolish thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire.
Well,
Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them.
which means
So, using that, the curtain was set on fire.
Using the oil lighter, huh? Do you think that the killer set up some sort of trick with it?
you are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy the evidence by setting this wellhouse on fire.
They caused a fire to destroy evidence. That's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to the crime scene, but... either that or something else entirely. I know we're looking over there! Oh, maybe. Alright. Nice arm, Sonia. World Series she is. Those fire grenades that we used to put out the fire, well, they weren't actually that useful in the end. Because maybe they were filled with something else. Look at Chiaki, dude. She's fucking precious, honestly. Hajime's just like, The fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Well, nevertheless, this evidence really isn't all that strange. Oh, I love this guitar shit going on. It's pretty good. Have we talked to everybody? I feel like we've talked to everybody. Oh, except Akane. What's up? I didn't see you there. Oh yeah, we didn't talk to Fuyuhiko either, did we? Whoops. Mattered for Gundams killing him from Mikons, but it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter? The time. Look, the time doesn't matter. It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of death was noon sharp. If it was at noon, what were we doing at that time? What were we doing? Well, right now, it's
12:30 p.m.
So it also has a clock function. Then that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. Huh? It happened that recently? He's totally a fresh kill. Fresh seems like a bad way to describe it. If it happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs? You're right. Those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon. Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. But this could be like when Nekomaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare. Then whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious. Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem. Now then, I guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. Killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagito, there should have been another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone to the trouble of tying him with rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than a fatal one. So what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should try investigating the other areas inside this warehouse first. There are a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. The panel near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? But why are they scattered like this? The last time I came here, I seem to recall... Maybe the fucking life-size standees are having an orgy, and that's why they did it in the warehouse, because they didn't want nobody to fucking bug them. Prick. This should have been neatly put away. Yeah, but they wanted some private fun time that you kids fucked up, assholes, inconsiderate cunts. Maybe we're the ones who made this mess? Huh? Look, the tipped-over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So maybe the reason these panels are tipped over is... Yeah, because Akane went fucking bonkers Donkey Kong and slammed the fucking door with her big fucking titties. It's fine, I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. Those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Huh? It's not opening. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it. I knew it was a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay? Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? I just gotta use a little more force. What happened to opening it slowly? Connie ignored their protests, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. Could it be? Was that it?
Well?
And there's something else I've been wondering.
Hey.
These Monokuma panels are tipped over starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line. Yeah, they were having a conga sesh, that's what it was. Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, that line is the only one that's neat and orderly.
So...
Isn't this clearly strange?
Strange. That means... we can speculate this was done intentionally.
What do you mean speculate, motherfucker? It's clearly a setup. Dumb shit. We need the Hardly boys. Do 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 do. Got a raging clue right now.
This is an MP3 player. There's even a speaker plugged into it. But why is this here?
Just use one of them JBL radio things. Much easier.
Looks like that weird music was playing from there.
You know that music that was blaring when the fire started?
Yeah, you're right.
Looks like it's busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it. This music was playing from that MP3 player.
I don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music from this?
Maybe they're like Hannibal Lecter and they like to have music while they, you know, bite people's tongues out of their mouths and do weird freaky shit. Who knows? Oh, I like how you can see their reflections in the water. That's a really good touch, Danganronpa. That's well done. TBH. Alright, we've already searched back there. We've already talked to Chiaki, Fuyuhiko, blah 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 blah. Okay, that's all nonsense, whatever. Okay, well, what do I need to search? Do I have to talk to all these fuckwits again? Except Chiaki. Chiaki's cool. Looks like this side is completely soaked because of the sprinkler. Even if there was an important clue here, we might not be able to notice it. Especially not you fucking idiots. That's why I'm here.
But it's better than the warehouse burning to the ground. Good thing we were able to put out the fire.
But there was lots of smoke. It's a good thing we didn't go inside when we were throwing the grenades.
You are right.
I agree. If we did, we would have been caught by the sprinklers and become all wet and soggy.
Miss Sonia's all wet. She's all drenched and soggy. Haha. You were thinking that, huh?
Of course not.
Damn fucking right. I wasn't thinking that at all. Maybe a little. Why are you responding, Kazuichi? I was asking Hajime. You're screwing with me? Oh my, screwing. How lewd.
She's like, oh please, fucking god, no.
Hey.
Please don't look at me with such fearful eyes. I only imagined it for a second.
Kazuichi, you should probably just keep your mouth shut already.
Yeah, well, if you're fucking dreaming about banging a girl, you don't tell her to her face, do you? Fucking dream about it in private. Like a smart person would. Mad for Gundam's killing him for Metons. I already said all this bullshit.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial. Yeah, fair enough, good point. So what the fuck do I gotta examine then? These fucking things? Tons of CDs? Fuck off. Gonna listen to Mariah Carey or some dumb shit while we investigate a murder? Doubtful. Speaker's broken anyway. All these CDs are all copies of Monokuma's music. These should have been burned too. Hey. No dissin' fucking Masafumi Takeda. He's a fucking composing genius. What the fuck do I search? Do I talk to Sonia? Maybe that's what it is. Looks like Sonia's focused on investigating the warehouse, which reminds me there's something I needed to ask her about. Now that we've pretty much finished investigating Nagito's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey Sonia, do you have a minute?
Yes? What is it?
I want to talk to you about when that fake bomb Nagito set in the warehouse exploded.
Huh?
Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right?
It is alright. It is not a bomb.
Why did you know the bombs were a fake?
Well,
That's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you, and what were you doing during that time?
Oh my! It cannot be.
do you suspect me? This makes my panties very wet. It is a misunderstanding. I am not the killer. Jesus shit, you son of a bitch!
Sonia, oof.
I am sorry.
I'm terribly sorry. I was panicking. I shall come down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there.
Huh?
Well,
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone. So I kept silent the whole time.
Does that mean when you heard Nagito planted bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
that is.
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found.
And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered?
Please listen.
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought from the military base, which means they were fake bombs.
How did you find out that the bombs at the military base were fake?
Because I attempted to use one of them.
What?
I see.
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real. And I thought that I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin.
But Sonia was a fucking dumb shit.
That plan was an utter failure.
And there's Monami creeping like a fucking weirdo.
The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display.
Also, I know I give her a very terrible French accent, but it's funny, isn't it? Yeah. Because she's foreign.
All to hell.
I see. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb.
But she's not being very fucking secret if you know she's there. Dumb shit.
Which means...
If those bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would mean Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was a fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby.
Because he's a fucking terrorist, isn't he?
That bomb was real and I could not stop thinking about it. But upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along.
Look at Nagito's face, he's like,
Yeah, you know what? If you're gonna choke me, at least do it tighter, so I can enjoy myself, alright? Otherwise, this is just a waste of my time.
He showed us the real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well.
if so, then Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is his reason for doing it.
With this, I have explained everything.
Do you have a minute?
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me.
Yeah, but maybe that's why I'm going to doubt you, is because you seem like the less likely candidate, you know what I mean? You're right, I got it. Oh, look at that happy face. Do you think that face is capable of murder? Maybe. Stay tuned. Possibly. You never know. Alright, I've pretty much finished looking for clues inside the warehouse. I was able to find some clues, but there's still so many things I don't understand yet.
Hold it.
Yeah, like how babies are made? Chiaki's like, hold up, motherfucker. You look worried. Yeah, I am.
Well,
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range. Like, maybe down south in my pants, maybe? You mean it's good to investigate other places as well? She might be right. There's several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. The military base that Sonia mentioned, the plushie factory next door, Nezumi Castle where the spear originally came from, and Nagito's room too. If I'm going to understand the reason for his actions, I need to know more about him. Why know about Nagito when you could know about me, Hajime? I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating.
can you hear me?
Hey, you guys! Isn't it about time we leave this place and try exploring the other areas too? In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her.
See.
I agree. I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. Seems we had the same idea.
But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
We don't have a choice. There are just not enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all we can here. Maybe if you guys hadn't murdered our other friends, maybe we'd have more people. Maybe.
I guess you're right.
See?
Also, it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. So we need to search for them in other areas, probably. Maybe. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in other areas either, we have to give up completely. You don't really need to say that. Then it's okay if we leave this place?
It's okay.
How does that robot know exactly what people are saying so it knows how to respond accordingly? That's a little bit weird. There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way to do it except do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. Yet they're off talking about, soggy waffles and fucking Sonia's panties being wet. Fair enough. I would. I certainly would. That'd be the first thing on my mind. Goods warehouse, yeah. Oh, we've already been in here. Dipshit. Mongoloid fucktard. This is where I wanted to go. Look at all that Minecraft creeper texture. Makes me vomit, honestly. God, you fucking scared the shite out of me, young lady. What are you doing here?
My.
I've never seen so many Monokumas in my life.
Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into.
While I was staring at all these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me.
How big my dick is? 4 inches. There you go.
The bomb that went off at the lobby might have been set up here.
Huh?
Do you have a minute?
If you hide the bomb inside the Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that?
Amazing.
A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism.
Yeah, see, she's on board.
Let us rip these apart right away so we can confirm it.
Hold on. If there's a bomb inside these, wouldn't it explode if we carelessly messed with it?
Easy as pie.
By the way, it is all gravy.
All gravy? What the hell does that mean?
Stop! There's no bomb. You'll know if you just pick me up, see? All you feel is the soft weight of cotton.
I see.
You are right.
However,
Then where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
Who knows?
I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs were all fakes.
please wait.
I knew that already. You should have said so earlier. Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. Whew, I feel relieved.
But if the bomb wasn't from the military base or this factory, then he brought it from the Octagon?
I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia. And a good body as well. Fucking oof, send me pics on Instagram. Give me your Patreon, I'll fucking sub to you. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it.
That is.
Did I say something I should not have said?
It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. She's not at all worried about Monokuma wanting her fucking Snapchat? Nah.
She's like, I do all that shit. I'm a chem girl on the regular basis. I'm French.
Smile at me like that, woman. I know your devious tricks. I know what you're up to. You fucking harlot. Break room is on the other side of this door. This is where we obtain the fire grenades. Anything inside? There's nothing on the floor that looks like a clue. Not even trash. Not even trash, eh? Alright. Maybe we won't find, what's her bitch from Danganronpa V3 there? What's her name? Angie. Fucking hate that cunt. Drove me up a wall, she did. Apparently the bombs that were stuffed on this truck were actually fireworks, which reminds me this truck looks like it came from the military base. Nagito must have brought it from there. Other than that, there's nothing in particular that catches my eye. Have a look at the laptop, maybe? Do a little bit of a web searching? Maybe go look for Sonia's Instagram? That reminds me, when we saw Nagito's video message on this laptop.
Is he still watching us from somewhere? If he's not, then how did he time his message so perfectly? No, it looks like the video was set to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from the detonator. But why did he have to use a video message? That's the one thing I don't get.
At the time, Nagito should have already been killed, which means that video was recorded in advance. That's right, besides that video, there might be data on this laptop that could be used as a clue. With that thought in mind, I tried messing around with the laptop, but it's no use. It's locked. There's no way I can examine this. But if it's locked, then maybe there really is something inside. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Alright, I guess we didn't need to come in here after all, because there was no critical information whatsoever. Right, so I know we still have to go back to Nezumi Castle, and we have to go to Nagito's room. Whoops. I think I just fucked up an option to, like, instantly teleport one of those places, so that's unfortunate. It's alright, we'll just run there. Maybe we can get some chow mein on the way. Hmm? Do a little bit for your fucking, lacking frame there, Hajime. This child is obviously malnourished. It looks like he spent time in Kevin Spacey's basement. Look at his fucking legs. Exactly. Right, get a press on it with your fucking Nike sneakers. Let's go. Love that guitar. Really good. I wish I could play guitar. But unfortunately, I'm a talentless prick, which is why I sit on Twitch and play video games like a fucktard. Explains a lot, doesn't it? Not a very extensive backstory. They're not gonna make a sequel about me. No, sir. Wait. No, it's on the 4th island, isn't it? The fucking castle bit with all the, Michael Jackson Funland. Wait till you see it. It looks exactly like Michael Jackson's Fun Neverland thing. Check it out, watch. You think I'm fucking pulling your leg, but I'm not. Maybe I should go ask those, assault victims. Like, yeah, do you remember anything? They'd be like, I remember crying a lot. Yeah, see, it's Michael Jacksonville up in this bitch. It looks like Paper Mario 1 when you go into Shy Guy's toy box.
Come with me to Neverland.
No thanks, Michael Jackson. I'll stay out here, please. Where I can, readily call the police if need be. And I have eyewitnesses. Yeah, what's up, knockoff Chuck E. Cheese? Still surprised they didn't get sued for that. Probably should have done. Guarantee you Chuck E. Cheese could have made a mill off that. Easy. What's up, Fuyuhiko? What's going on? Look at that wall of spears. I guess it's obvious where the weapon came from. Yeah, eBay. Clearly. Expedited shipping, that's what it was. Spear with a flashy ornament on it is hanging from the wall. Spear is definitely it, right? That'd be a cool Resident Evil puzzle, that's what that looks like. Just as I thought, it looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle, and there's a weight at the end of it.
Also,
Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of those spears and used it as a weapon. Spear of Mjolnir, huh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that. But why did the killer use the spear and the knife?
well, yeah.
Yeah, they could have just killed him with the knife and it would have been easier too. There's no way a spear like this with this unnecessary cord thing on it would be easy to use. Yeah, it definitely looks hard to wield. But still, they chose the spear for a reason. What could that reason be? setup, maybe? Alright, now I think we just have to go check out Nagito's hotel room. Maybe we'll find an abundance of pictures he took of me in my underwear while I wasn't aware or wasn't looking. Probably. Right, let's go, shall we? I have to go back to Central. That's right. Wait, is it Central? Or is it 1? Might be 1. I don't know. No, it can't be Central. It's gotta be 1. It's gotta be. Because Central, the only thing here is that statue in the park. That's right. And unfortunately, I'm not here on vacay to take fucking pictures and send them to people over social media. Where it's like, oh yeah, look at all these beautiful places that we get to visit that you can't afford because your life sucks. Haha. Miss you. Having fun. Hashtag LOL. Fucking, I hate people like that. That's a prime way to make everybody feel like shit, isn't it? Go on a fucking huge vacation and take a whole bunch of fancy photos and like restaurants and vistas and shit and be like, yeah, look at all this lovely shit that you can't afford to do. Having a good time without you. Yeah, thanks. Chin up. The palm trees do look nice, though. Hotel Mirai. I don't know what Mirai means. Oh yeah, it means future, right? Hotel Future. Hotel Back to the Future? Maybe. Why I'm over here at the girls' cabins? Oh, I know exactly why. Because now I can raid their panty drawers because they're all dead. Lovely. Except Chiaki, maybe. Maybe she keeps her door unlocked. Maybe she wants me to go in there. That could be it. Maybe I'll oh my fucking Jesus Christ! Hey, Chiaki, hi, I wasn't talking about going in your room and sniffing your panties or anything. What's up? Hi. I'm annoyed. What happened? I'm annoyed. What are you annoyed about? You wanted to come into my room and sniff my panties, but you didn't ask me first? I would have gladly said yes. I want to investigate Nagito's cottage, but I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. I don't really understand, but you can't investigate Nagito's cottage? Maybe I should try investigating Nagito's cottage. Fucking Jesus Christ, I did not see her there at all. Huh? It's locked? Apparently. We can't go inside thanks to that. I'm annoyed. Break the fucking window, twat! There's nothing I can do. I'm going to investigate another area. What are you going to do? I'll go look for Badakuba. He might open it for us. Then let me know when we can go inside.
Yep.
Yeah, got it. Where the fuck am I supposed to go then? Maybe I should go back through the chat log. Maybe that's what I should do. I'm sorry about this. My memory is shite. Nope. 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 Nope, nope, nope. It was all before this, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was all before this. Could I... Oh yeah, military base, that's right. Alright, let's go to the military base. Easy. Sorry that took a hot minute. I'm rather daft, so... Righty roo then. Back to numero 5, cinco, whatever it is. Donald Trump's jet planes again. Cause the prick needs 3. You know he does. Ass. Lower middle class is suffering. That's fine. I have 3 golden jet planes. They're the best jet planes you've ever seen. They fly like a dream. They're great. Best jet planes. Fucking idiot. I'm so glad his term is almost up. That dick is definitely not getting a re-election. I can almost guarantee it. Because a lot of the Republican Party are pretty pissed off at him because he promised something that he couldn't deliver on. It's kind of Republicans' fault for being so fucking, you know, hopeful that an orange buffoon was gonna fucking make all their dreams come true. I'm not saying all Republicans are idiots, but there's a definite majority of them that are. Same with liberalism. There's a lot of fucking liberals that are mindless, simple retards too, so. Oh yeah, that's right, I can't count. I was going to 5. Just too busy off about Donald Trump's fucking golden jet planes like a prick. That's why I don't align myself with politics. Politics are fucking stupid. Religion is fucking stupid. Nobody needs it. Nobody needs either of those things. The world would be infinitely better off without either of them. It's okay to have faith in something, but as soon as you start, you know, ordering people around, like, dependent on your beliefs and making other people, like, aligned to whatever you believe in, that's when it becomes problematic. And that's when it becomes kind of cancerous and shitty, you know what I mean? Because that's dictatorship. I'm not into that. That's kind of douchey. It's okay to have a belief and believe in something personally, but as soon as you start making other people believe in what you believe in, that's when it becomes a problem. Oh yeah, the Tony Hawk's Underground helicopters? What's up?
Damn it, this dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening. Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, they gotta take better care of these.
Yeah, tell that to America. It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that. Alright. What do we need to investigate? Probably everything. When I tried looking through the truck bed, it's empty. Nothing's here. When I first came here, there was something on the truck bed, which means Sonia was telling the truth.
And guess I suspected the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found.
But did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible that he thought they were the real thing. No, never mind, he said as much in his video message.
So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them.
He knew the bombs were fake. He only did what he did to weed out the traitor. No, is that really it? Did Nagito only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions. A huge supply of guns and other firearms are stuffed into the truck bed.
Ah, found it!
What'd you find?
Well, the truck bed over there has guns in it, but I also found stuff like...
Survival knife? Wait, that's... the same kind of knife Nagito was stabbed through the hand with, exactly. Isn't that the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagito's right hand?
Which means the killer obtained that knife here. So the killer is someone who visited this military base at least once.
That's everyone, though.
No, not me. This is the first time I've been here.
That sounds fishy. I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. It's probably why I feel this way. I'm feeling this strange feeling that I've never felt before. As if Nagito is trying to make us suffer even after he's died. Well, now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. Off we go then. On a fool's fucking errand, because it's not gonna matter anyway, you'll see. Wait, can we just, like, port there or some shit? Because I really don't want to run all the way back there again. Am I pressing the wrong button? No. Oh, square in it, yeah. Thanks, muscle memory. Thanks, Neo. Prick. Map. That's what I want. Go on with your Link's Awakening Island, prick. Military base. That's not what I want. Park? No. In? Yeah. Let's go. Cheers. Thanks, map. I'm never gonna fucking diss the map system again. That shit's a godsend. I love that. Thank you, map. Just saved me a lot of, shitty effort. Is Chiaki here? Yeah, she is. Monikuma's hiding behind her like,
Hajime.
What's this about sniffing panties? Ah, Hajime. Oh my, you want to go inside Nagito's room too?
What are you gonna do?
I was just listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage because she really needs it for the class trial. She begged me to do while she was licking my black eye.
I did do that. There's only one black eye I would lick.
Then do it, it's sweet because it's made out of black bean paste.
Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the damn door.
Fine.
I guess I have no choice. I just gotta do that, right?
Now then. Bye-bye.
See, I've opened the door. You can freely investigate now.
This isn't my first time seeing that, but why does that door open with a spell like that?
Perhaps.
Maybe the cottage key is computerized?
Hey, hey.
More importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open. Yeah, you're right. And we have private fun time with Chiaki in the middle of the investigation, maybe? In Nagito's room? Hmm? So Nagito was living here. What was he thinking inside this room? What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? Can't even imagine. Wanting to see absolute hope becoming despair so he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. Don't even know if he truly believed that. He was especially weird these past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue to them might be hidden here as well. A fancy-looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights is totally standing out. Could this be?
Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box coated in sparkling pink lights.
That treasure box? Chiaki, you know about this? No, Hajime, I was referring to my treasure box. Go plunder it, matey.
Yep.
It's really cute. Oh, she was just reacting. This looks like Monami's stolen treasure box. If this is here, that means the thief Monami was talking about was Nagito. But why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out. Might be good to see what's inside.
Hold it.
Is it gonna be okay? Looks a little dangerous. What is this, Dungeons and Dragons? Fuck off. Might be, but this could be some kind of clue, you know. If this wasn't important, Nagito wouldn't have stolen it from Monami in the first place. Maybe he would have. Turned back toward the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. Maybe he was lying about his ultimate luck talent and he's actually the ultimate thief, you never know. Inside there was a notebook. This is it? Why is a notebook inside this treasure box like it's something important? I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. It contained sloppy drawings as if they were drawn by children and entries that looked like chicken scratch. Day 1. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2. Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. What is this? A diary? Looks like it. Did Monami write these? Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. I kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, Day 4, Day 5. Page after page of poorly written entries continued on in the notebook. I don't really understand, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. Right when I was about to give up, my hand suddenly stopped on an entry titled Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go into the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Huh?
Hey, hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Oh, it's nothing.
Hey, stop! Don't look at my notebook!
Whoa. From out of nowhere, Monami suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand.
Forgive you.
I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Geez, that was close. If I had come any later, you would have seen the inside of the notebook.
Unfortunately, you were a little too late.
But if this notebook is here, then Nagito was the thief?
No.
Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student?
Hey, hey.
Hey, that notebook, it's pretty much your diary, right?
Diary? Seems that way. That's right, this is my important diary where all my maiden secrets are written. Hey, you're a liar. You always show up out of nowhere. Monami, it's not good to lie, you know.
Lie?
There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monami can't even write.
Huh?
What are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B.
That's wrong.
No, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hands. See? Bullseye, I know, because I'm the same way too.
Wah-wah?
Huh? Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you?
Hey, hey.
So that's what this is about. You're seriously trying to crush me.
What are you saying?
There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister. Looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second.
Hey, I don't know why you're getting so serious, but is that what Monokuma said true?
Huh?
He said you didn't write in that notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote in it?
You know, it's, how should I put it?
Bye-bye.
Excuse me.
Hold on! Damn it, she totally ran away again. Stayed pettered as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try to get answers from her. But still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, might be better that I didn't ask her. Yeah, maybe it's a good thing. Maybe there's a whole bunch of sketchy shit in it that you didn't want to know about. Whole bunch of kinky secrets. Speaking of kinky secrets, what's up, my friend? I did see you taking a bath. How the fuck are you gonna bath with a fucking iPod? Looking like the fucking Terminator. That's surely gonna get you electrocuted. Surely. What's under the bed? Pictures of Hajime in his underpants? Probably. It's the bed that comes with the cottages, but it looks just like the one in my room.
Hey, hey.
Maybe there's something hidden under his bed? It's a usual place for hiding things. Yeah, like porn. Well, we should still check just in case. Yeah, Chiaki's into it. Clearly. With no expectations and without thinking, I peeked under the bed and... there's something here. It's a plastic bag from the supermarket. Looks like there's something inside. What is this? He's a raver, clearly. He's mixing all sorts of PCP and shit. Looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. Yeah, all the things you require for making lethal chemicals and drugs and stuff. These look like they're the real deal. Did he get these from the military base? Gas mask and rubber gloves. He was hiding these under his bed. What did Nagito use this stuff for? Gas mask and gloves has been added. Great. Hajime, was there anything else under the bed? What's up, Evan? How's it going? Let's see. Oh yeah, also, I apologize. I haven't been on in a few days. I've just been, like, kind of out of it, so I didn't really feel like it. I peeked under the bed once again and started looking around the area where I found the supermarket bag and there's a small piece of paper on the floor. A piece of paper made of blue aluminium? A round, thin piece of aluminium, huh? Similar to those seals that go over jars of unopened mayonnaise. Yeah, you look like the kind of person that would just eat, like, plain mayonnaise, honestly. I get what you're saying, but does that mean this is just a piece of trash? Who knows? Might be too soon to decide that. Alright, what else do we need to examine? I know the fridge is important, but I can't remember why. There's a refrigerator. Yeah, maybe we'll find a monster sponsorship in there. Who knows? Nice, my cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator. I wonder where he got it from. Nagito probably supplied it himself. Why would he go to the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks? As I talked with Chiaki, I opened the refrigerator out of curiosity. There really isn't much inside. The only thing inside the refrigerator was a brown bottle. For someone who likes cold drinks, it doesn't look like he's stocked very much. But that bottle clearly isn't a drink, right? Anything's a drink if you're brave enough. Really? Looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder, maybe? Protein powder doesn't come in a liquid form, dickhead. It comes in a powder. That's why it's called protein powder. Fucking retard. I took the brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death. That's a very weird label for a bottle of poison. It's like, yeah, use this to kill somebody. Hey, this is... Yeah, looks like it's poisoned. Jeez, what gave you that idea? Poison. Looks like there's a warning label on the back. Let's examine it in a little more detail. But be careful with that bottle. Don't drop it. Stop it. If you worry like that, I'm going to get nervous. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its vitality is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air, it breaks down in minutes, and it is susceptible to hydrolysis. So, if you take note of the fact that it's gaseous, and it vaporizes, that should give you a big hint. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight. That's good. Nagito never sees the sunlight because he's too busy fantasizing about me in his fucking love dungeon, isn't he? This sure doesn't look like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death. This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure. But where did Nagito get something like this?
Well,
That question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel, too. Apply to the bomb?
see?
There should be a reason Nagito was able to obtain such dangerous items, because he got them from the fucking Octagon, you stupid bitch. His poison, he must have brought it with him from there too, right?
Perhaps.
He was probably hiding them somewhere up his pants on his body during the last class trial. That's why his cock was so big. He was hiding a bomb. Oh, wait, you were looking at his dick instead of mine? She's like, duh. During the class trial? Jeez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle? Just thinking about it scares me.
Hey.
Also, he already blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby. But what about this poison? Huh?
See?
It looks like the bottle is less than half empty. Was it like this from the beginning? Or did Nagito use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder, is there still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet? Another trap?
Perhaps.
Yeah, great. Just what we need in 2019. More fucking traps. For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he died? That actually exists, it'd be real bad. It could potentially kill everyone on this island. Everyone on the island? Yeah, that's what a mass terrorist would do. Especially somebody who hides poison in a fridge. Nagito, are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you've died? Well, yeah, he was a giant asshole, so... probably. Wait, are we done in here? Still some things I need to check, but it's not gonna specify what they are because fuck you. Yeah.
Hey.
Doesn't it look like those seals that go over jars of unopened mayonnaise? Right. What else do I have to look at? I've examined the box, I've examined the fridge, I've examined the bed, I've examined Chiaki. The window? The basic layout is just like my cottage. There's nothing about this window that really catches my eye. Then why make it a thing I have to study? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Examine the pink box. Fancy looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights. Apparently it was stolen from Monami's house. If this is here, that means Nagito was the one who stole this from Monami. But why would Nagito steal this? Did he want the notebook that was inside? But Monami didn't write in that notebook, so who did? No, that notebook doesn't matter right now. Talk to Chiaki, maybe? Our time for investigating is winding down. The bookshelf might take some time to investigate, so we should try examining other areas first. The bookshelf. There are a lot of books and other mysterious items stuffed on this shelf. The genres and the types of items are also random. I can't make any sense out of them whatsoever.
Well,
They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart. Do they now? I definitely don't know much about Nagito just by looking at this. So what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look through all these piles. That doesn't mean we should ignore it, though.
Yep.
I'll leave it to you then, Hajime. Wait, what? It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things, you know? There might be private stuff here. Well, that might be true, but...
See?
So, I'll leave this shelf to you. I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. I sighed and walked toward the shelf. One by one I started removing the various books and items and examining each one. But even as I examined them carefully, there were still a bunch of random books and items. Written a fanfic just to cope with what happened the past several months, and I also got a Chromebook so I can write. It took me a few days to finish writing chapter 1, but I didn't put it on fanfiction yet. I never got into the whole fanfiction stuff. Like, I'll read them from time to time, but I'm never gonna make them. I have to read all the stories on, Wattpad to fulfill my fantasies of, my fictional waifus never being real. Feels bad, man. Huh? Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma.
This is another one.
That seal.
Indeed, it's the school badge of Hope's Peak Academy.
Does that have information about her stolen memories?
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's.
Nagito said this only contained information about me, but is that really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies, too. I opened the file I held in my hand to confirm that. Instantly, I realized something was strange. If this really has only my information, then why is this file so thick? As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me, just as I thought, Nagito had lied to me. Aside from my information, there was information about the others, Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, and Sonia. And everyone who died had pages of information about them, too. The file contained information on all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass. I can't believe you'd make up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might actually be a lie, too? I turned to the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information, such as my date of birth, my height and weight, and so forth. But there was one thing that specifically caught my eye. The words reserve course student. There's no denying it. It confirmed that I truly was a reserve course student from the reserve department. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why am I the only one here who's from the reserve department? Why am I here with all the other ultimates? I have no idea, but my throat is raspy, so I'm going to take a drink, so please excuse me for a minute. Hajime, did something happen? Well, I just found a strange file. Isn't that the special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final den room? As I recall, your student profile should be in there. It's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone on this island are in here too. Nagito was lying.
Huh?
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone? Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us. Can I take a look at that file? Chiaki leaned against me and peered into the file. Aw, she's so cute, goddammit.
The profile is really in here, but unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Yeah, funny how that is, right?
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Yeah, no shit.
Then it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
Hold on.
Huh?
What happened? I just noticed it right now, but...
The file. His name isn't in there, right? There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
What are you talking about?
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togami. Look carefully, no matter where I look.
Yeah, Byakuya Origami.
No way!
If that isn't the sound of a sadistic teddy bear, I don't know what is.
So what if a name isn't written in that file? Perhaps based on that you think he might be the traitor?
No, it's not just because his name isn't written in here. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He participated in the killing school life at Hope's Peak Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island, No matter what, it's definitely suspicious.
Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life, totally wrong. There's a completely different reason.
A different reason?
You're getting all
How should I put this? You guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason. Which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation.
What do you mean?
You don't have to ask me that. You'd know the answer just by looking through those profiles, right?
Huh? My eyes turned back to the file. One by one, I started flipping through the pages and confirming the names. And suddenly, I came across a page that was filled with question marks. Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. Ultimate imposter?
That's that Byakuya's true identity.
True identity?
He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami.
A fake?
Hey,
Huh. You're not even good enough to be my fake.
The fact that his profile's filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist.
Wow, they were really ahead of the curve on this 2019 shit, weren't they, Danganronpa? Good on you.
Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. That's his talent. Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Though I'm not jealous of that at all.
That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami?
Perhaps.
Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in the killing school life?
so cool.
His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that.
Then he was lying to us the whole time?
But still.
But he couldn't help it. What? Why couldn't he help it?
Oh.
'Cause that was his talent. Huh? Having talent means you're also bound to that talent. The moment you obtain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything else except rely on that talent, regardless of whether you want that life or not.
In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a bit more liberating.
What the hell?
Anyway, I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
That's right.
So I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth.
Then, what was he trying to say to me at that time? I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. Hajime boy.
Based on the context, if I had to guess,
No.
maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud. But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Hope's Fake Academy, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already.
So in the end, it all leads back to the memory loss.
Geez, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monomiya or the traitor.
Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Of course.
Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys couldn't find out.
Could it be?
So it's just as I thought, you're the one who did it.
Hey,
The fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Hope's Peak Academy.
You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here?
correct.
Wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey, hey.
Then we can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito too, right?
Well, probably.
Hope's Peak Academy file has been added to the Truth Bullet section of her handbook.
It's dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Are you sure?
Was that a wise decision? Time's up, you know.
Time's up. Wait.
Excuse me for a moment.
Ah, shit. Cheers, Monokuma, asshole. Thanks for the heads up. That chimed just now.
What is most important for living things?
Sunlight, water, Coca-Cola. You're welcome, Coca-Cola.
Well, personally, I think time is.
Oh yeah, time, that's a good one.
I mean, your bank account may go up and
Yeah,
down,
money.
but time will inevitably run out, right? That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time.
Okay, well, if you want to cherish time, maybe you shouldn't be killing fucking prepubescent children, you prick.
So, time's up. We will begin
Yeah, there he
the
goes.
last class trial. So please gather at Monaco.
Yeah, notice how last class trial is highlighted.
I'll see
Just
you
for yucks.
soon.
Thanks, Danganronpa, you're really good at that, aren't you? The last class trial. He said that right. He said last class trial.
Yep.
I don't believe that motherfucking prick for a minute. Neither should you, Hajime, if you're smart. Which you're probably not. Yeah, I heard it too. He really did say it was the last class trial. What do you think? Should we believe him? Fuck no. Badakuba seemed anxious about the Badakuba timer earlier, right? 2 more days? And he said something about the killing school trip ending, right? Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one.
But still.
But I can't imagine it's the real end. Huh? I think Monokuma real plan might be just beyond that. His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once.
Well,
No, because then it wouldn't be a game. But still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much, I think. Maybe. Possibly. Probably. Maybe. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first. You're right. The class trial for Nagito's murder. We're pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. Still can't see who killed Nagito.
but still.
Well, you don't have to worry so much. Huh?
Right?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know. Plus, we could beg, so... You're right. You're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone, as long as everyone cooperates and works together, and I get to bang Chiaki. Yeah, if we do that, things will turn out fine. Right, off to Monokuma Rock we go, which I think is this way. And then I'm going to do the class trial another time, because I really don't want to push this video to like 4 hours. So, we'll do the class trial all in one next time. Sound good? Yeah, I'm sure it does. Right, so, relatively short stream today. I just wanted to get the investigation out of the way, and we'll return to Danganronpa 2 tomorrow. And then I think I'm going to put Danganronpa 2 on hiatus again, and then I might stream over the weekend with a new game. So, we'll see. So, I don't know who I'm going to host, because I don't really have a lot of people. Evan, you're people, but... Still, I guess it could help somebody out, so... Might as well. Yeah, there's not really anybody I really want to host on, honestly. Actually, yeah, you know what? There is somebody I want to host. Because I haven't said hi to him in a long time, and I'm sure he'll appreciate it no matter how many people are here, because he's a really rad dude. So, I'll see you guys later. Hopefully you enjoyed Joe DD. He's fucking fantastic. If you're into Souls games, definitely fucking hit him up, because he's great. See you guys later.